Rural Americans deserve access to the best of what our nation has to offer, especially health care. Across every state and every community, America's rural hospitals are the first line of defense, protecting our families, neighbors, and loved ones. No matter where you live, hospital care doesn't clock out. They're there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Each year, America's over 5,000 hospitals care for millions of patients, providing 24/7 emergency care, delivering babies, cancer treatments, and other life-saving care that patients rely on. Behind every one of those patients are doctors, nurses, and caregivers working tirelessly to keep people healthy and safe. Hospitals are our community's lifelines. They employ our neighbors and keep our families healthy. But now, some in Congress are threatening access to care. Tell Congress, protect patient care to keep America strong. Don't cut rural health care.
Sunday morning. Well, Tuesday evening, we have the State of the Union. And with us today is Secretary Doug Burgum, the Secretary of the Interior, and former governor of the great state of North Dakota. Well, Mr. Secretary, I mean, there's so many things happening. What do you think that is going to be important to President Trump on Tuesday night with the State of the Union?
Well, we're very much looking forward to hearing from him, and I'm sure he could talk for hours about how the state of our union is in a much better place now, 1 year into it, when under President Trump, than the mess that he inherited from the Biden administration a year ago. So he's going to have plenty to talk about. But I'm sure he's going to kick off with promises made and promises delivered, because whether it's securing the border and taming inflation, getting down the price of food, gas, housing, those are all going down. American jobs, wages, investment in America going up. He's taking historic steps to bring down the price of prescription drugs, not by a little bit, but in some cases by like 80, 90%. And then also, delivering on affordable, transparent health care. So it's and then globally, I mean, the American strength on the world stage, no one would have predicted that he was going to be able to end 8 wars. And when we got peace abroad, that means prosperity at home. So it's going to be an incredible night. And he's got so many accomplishments to talk about. I think, I'm certainly looking forward to it. I know the cabinet is. I know, and I hope the country is all tuning in, because what a year it's been.
Now, you have a big territory. I mean, we talked about it a few weeks ago. Give us an update. Where are we? I mean, you have so many items open. You tell us.
Well, again, Interior, is, if it was a standalone company, we'd have the largest balance sheet in the world. And it's important to remember that balance sheet belongs to the American people. Everyone talks about, we've got this debt. President Trump, between the roaring economy, growing at rates that people already thought wasn't possible just in the first year. Think about where it's going to go in years 2, 3, and 4. But also President Trump unleashing energy in America after 4 years of Biden trying to strangle U.S. energy with regulation. Under President Trump, we've slashed red tape. We've cut multi-year permitting processes that were designed to block infrastructure. Some of those we've got down to 28 days or less. And now the U.S. is an energy superpower, producing more energy than ever before, and we're able to sell energy to our friends and allies, so they don't have to buy from our adversaries. All of that, a lot of that is coming off of public lands in America, which belong to the American people. Which, again, when people get a lease to graze a cow, cut a tree, go for oil and gas, develop mining and minerals in our country, which we need to do, all of that is money into the Treasury. And the balance sheet under Interior, revenue under Interior was dropping every year under Biden. We turned that around, and when we've got revenue up from productively and sustainably using these resources, that helps lower the deficit. It helps every American. And so I just want every American should go to sleep tonight knowing that your balance sheet has never been in better shape than it is right now, and we're going to continue to improve on it.
Well, if you multiply our reserves between Alaska and I mean, do we have any rights to? I don't know what the final deal was with Greenland. Do we have any? I know we have the rights to some minerals in Greenland. If there's oil up there, do we have rights to it?
They're still working through the details of the agreement. That's going to be again centered on both economics and national security. But the Greenland thing it is, if you look at the geographically where it's positioned, it is like the end cap opposite of Alaska. And if you want to protect North America and the United States from missiles and drones coming over the top of the North Pole, Greenland is a key part of the defense of the United States of America. President Trump understands that. And, people talk about it as this, an ice cap. Greenland's 2.5 times larger than Alaska. And the 20% of it that is not under permanent ice is the size of California, John. I mean, it's like there's so much opportunity up there for everything. With President Trump understanding the strategic importance to the American public for both safety and for the economy, good things coming ahead for the U.S. and for Greenland.
President Trump is a great real estate man, because I know him for a long time, and he knows value when he sees it, and I think it's a great strategic value, and Europe should recognize it because it's great strategic value for Europe. It's a great strategic value for North America, and overall minerals, et cetera, et cetera. I mean, it's great for the Department of Interior, and it's great for your balance sheet.
Well, it is, and it's great for national security. You've got China up there building, air quotes, weather stations. If the way it currently sits right now, China could just keep moving in there. That represents a real threat to us into the United States. And so President Trump, again, cares about the safety of the American people. He also cares about economic prosperity, and that's why, every day he gets up and knowing that you can't separate energy strategy from the economy. You can't separate it from national security, and it's why he said on day one, you go out there and get gas prices down. They've plunged to the lowest point in years. The red states around the country, your individual results may vary depending on what state you're living in, because some states have got policies that are still causing energy to cost more than it should. But this year, we expect that Americans will spend $11 billion less on gasoline than they did last year for the same miles driven. I mean, this is like another thank you, President Trump, tax break for working families in America.
Unbelievable. You're absolutely right. Sunday morning, anything else you want to tell the American people?
Well, I just want to say President Trump, when he was a year ago campaigning for office, I mean, things were broken. He said he would fix it. What a first year he's had in terms, whether it's the border, whether it's economy, whether it's inflation, whether it's jobs, whether it's American strength and America being respected, whether it's getting our military turned around. It's been an incredible first year. And I encourage everybody to tune in on Tuesday night and watch the State of the State. It's going to be a fun night for America.
Secretary Doug Burgum, Secretary of the Interior, thank you for everything you do for America, and thank you for this Sunday morning discussion, which gives us a true pulse of our balance sheet, and that's important to all business people and all Americans. And thank you so much, and we'll catch up again real soon.
Great. Always great to be with you, John.
Rural Americans deserve access to the best our nation has to offer, especially when it comes to health care. Across every state and every community, America's rural hospitals are the first line of defense, protecting our families, neighbors, and loved ones. No matter where you live, hospital care doesn't clock out. They're there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Each year, America's over 5,000 hospitals care for millions of patients, providing 24/7 emergency care, delivering babies, cancer treatments, and other life-saving care that patients rely on. Behind every one of those patients are doctors, nurses, and caregivers working tirelessly to keep people healthy and safe. Hospitals are our community's lifelines. They employ our neighbors and keep our families' health. But now, some in Congress are threatening access to care. Tell Congress, protect patient care to keep America strong. Don't cut rural health care.
LifeLock, how can I help?
The IRS said I filed my return,
But I haven't.
1 in 4 tax-paying Americans has paid the price of identity fraud.
What do I do?
My refund, though.
I'm freaking out.
Don't worry, I can fix this.
LifeLock fixes identity theft guaranteed and gets your money back with up to $3 million in coverage.
I'm so relieved.
No problem. I'll be with you every step of the way.
1 in 4 was a fraud-paying American. Not anymore. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.